If we blow up, I need to up my price.
Not for me. What that was?
That one in the contract.
What you
should have weighed them out. You should have weighed them out before you hit me up.
Right, that's already signed, sealed, and delivered.
So it sucks for you and your business management.
I wish you luck on all your endeavors.
Oh
Okay, so what's up, y'all? Y'all know me. I'm Gigawatts. This is my homie / Sorry, are you being professional?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just shopping. Don't mind me.
Okay, so this is Dr. Y'all put some respect on the name.
Okay.
Dr. Destiny.
Yes.
I'm not going to say the whole name. We're going to leave that up to the imagination unless you need services, in which case you can whisper and we will,
unless they can read the shirt.
They can possibly read the shirt, but we're going to go here. You can't see it anyways. Look, it's not on camera.
Okay.
I think it's the way I got it tilted. But okay, so we are here. We are going to make mushroom. Oh, she's also a chef, y'all.
Yeah. So we're basically just working on health and wellness together. So, this is my first wellness transformation for someone that reflects my same cultural background. It's pretty cool. And it is challenging in a great way. And what better is, I think it's best to be challenged by kind of like by your own people. Kind of grow better. I feel like
definitely. Yeah. Because first of all, can't nobody get under their skin like our brother and sister.
Are we talking biologically? Or
Pick one. Biologically. Society, everything, just what makes us us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, because we are a special breed, and I love us. I love everyone. Anywho, off topic, this is going to be health and wellness, and this is what my channel is going to focus on. I haven't really done anything other than play games right now. She is struggling, but I'm not going to say nothing else. So usually I just play games, but this is really something that's important to me. I'm actually a travel agent, and I'm also very, very, very all into health and wellness, especially with it being the fact that I have PTSD. So I am constantly looking for ways that I can alleviate that. And if you have ever been traumatized, then you understand alleviation is a necessity. Yeah. So what I did is I went out there. I moved to another country just to find somebody who's literally 20 miles down the road from me in the States. And we never met. Right. But we met here. And she is amazing. She is going to be showing us 3 days a week. Okay. This is going to be 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This week is going to be a Thursday. But the weeks after that is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mm-hmm. So... we are going to be doing cooking. Y'all are going to see me boxing. She's making me go box, and she said I'm going to be her sparring sparring partner.
Verbiage really matters. We're in a time where your words really matter. Okay,
my bad. That's the wrong spell. We are going to be sparring partners. Yes, and it's going to be fun. Aside from all the bumps and bruises, but that's neither here nor there. She's a doctor. She can fix it. So we are going to be doing, let's see, I said cooking, boxing. We're going to be doing journaling. So for anybody who wants to join us, we'll have the prompt. I'll try and find a way to get it up on the screen. But we'll have a prompt there, and you guys can write in your own time. We'll have some lofi music playing in the background.
So everybody can that's my favorite.
Surprise!
Have you ever heard Samurai Lo-Fi?
No.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do that too. Okay, so we are going to have, hopefully we're going to have some guest speakers come on here because this transformation is going to take a lot. I am literally going to change my body from the inside out. Mind, body, spirit, emotions, psychological, everything. I'm just going to flip it inside down, shake it around, fix it up, blow it up, get rid of it, keep it, whatever's necessary over this next, I don't know how many months. Y'all see my husband. Y'all see him. Daddy Gamer 718. Make sure you go follow him. He's amazing. Nah. So that's what we're going to be doing. So today, back to the thing. I think I done came back to this. I don't know how many times. But we are going to be doing, I'm paying attention so I can do it when she ain't here. she today is going to be making mushroom stroganoff because y'all know I am vegan, right? I'm vegan adjacent. But I haven't given up my pizza yet. Just, stay with me. Okay?
Well, it's okay. I'm not vegan, but I love food.
Right? All right. Well, we're going to have some vegan food.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's so nice to eat it with us.
Yes, of course. No one wants to pass out during boxing.
Right.
I don't
want to pass out during boxing either, especially in freaking 90-degree weather.
Did I tell you about the story lately that when I passed out?
No.
Did I tell you? Okay. Is it time for random stories?
Sure. Okay. So it's random story.
So this is what happened. I was working, just like taking care of business. You know when you're doing your errands before you get a chance to actually eat anything or drink anything for real? Yeah. So sometimes it's like fasting. You don't have to be too much concerned about it. It's like, okay. Well, this particular day, I'm doing that. I'm working, no problem. But I go home, return from all that, and I start cooking. I'm cooking rice and chickpeas. And the chickpeas were like from the day before, so I wasn't waiting a long time. And go ahead. Okay, sorry. And she's trying to make sure I don't burn the house down because, yeah. So, what's I saying? Food brain. What was I saying?
You were at the house.
Yes. And so I'm cooking the garbanzo beans and the rice, and I'm drinking hibiscus tea. Like I had infused hibiscus with some cinnamon and ginger. It was really good.
We got to get that. Put that on the list.
Yes. Well, so in the midst of, again, I had not eaten anything. I had totally forgotten that my blood pressure normally runs a little bit on the low side. And I'm cooking just like this. It's hot outside. The kitchen's outside. And I start seeing spots. Okay. And my body gets real heavy. So I sat down. And when I sat down in the chair, I woke up on the ground.
Oh, no.
Had never passed. The last time I passed out was in like grade school when I had a heat stroke, playing on the playground. But woke up and I realized that I bit my cheek.
Right.
So I go downstairs, try to go sit down and relax in the AC in my room and get up and try again. Get up again to go cook, and boom, I hit the ground again. Heavy legs, shaking. The only thing I could do at this point was eat cold rice. Like, really? Eat just like cold rice while I'm laying in the bed.
Yeah.
And not only was like all I had was rice, but in Chinese medicine, rice is sweet. So rice helps with blood sugar.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rice actually can help stabilize or increase blood sugar. So.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of these, because everybody's a health guru these days.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a thing that, like we were talking about earlier, that rice has the arsenic in it.
Yeah.
Very high in arsenic.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, are they using different rice?
Who?
The Asians, are they using different rice?
Well,
because you said there's healing properties in it, right?
Yes.
There's like a little sweet flavor and there's benefits to it.
So they like to say there's a yin and yang, there's a light and dark to everything. Mm-hmm. Too much of anything isn't good for you.
Right.
Just like water is hydrating, but if you drink too much water, you can die.
Right.
Or if you drink too much water and it's not like dirty enough with the right minerals, it'll just go straight through you. Won't be as beneficial to the body.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing with rice. There's so many different types or different properties of rice. Rice that comes from India, the climate is drier. So basmati rice is normally drier, is more compatible with spices, herbs and spices, kind of like a bread.
Right.
A lot of your rice that comes from China is normally high in gluten. Like it's normally stickier. I don't know what I did. Okay. I just want to turn it on. Yes, it's normally stickier. So when it's stickier, you have more gluten.
Okay.
That's when
stickier rice, more gluten.
More gluten. So that's when you're entering more of like, if that's the common rice and it's inexpensive, that's your normal like Chinese food place rice.
Right.
most people in like middle class families or just like that love Chinese food, we eat a lot of it.
Yeah.
So,
look at the mushrooms. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I forgot to show.
Look at the mushrooms. Okay.
So yes, how we want to, just a side note, how we want to, we want to make this into a bite. So,
little itty bitty bites.
No, like a good, if we were to take like some, like if I wanted a little piece of like stroganoff and I don't have any meat, I think this is a good size.
That's how. Yeah, that's good.
So you can like pick it up.
Do you want a plate?
Yes, please.
Okay. Go.
But yeah, rice. There's different types of rice, so it really matters that. Like for me, for a long time, I could not eat rice,
right? Because
rice is tonifying for the stomach and spleen. So if I have overactive digestion, it's best for me, and sensitivities to food, it's best for me to not eat rice,
right?
Like sensitivities like gluten and things like that, because unfortunately, rice is one of those crops, just like corn, that they've messed with. That has been messed with quite a bit. Used to be cash crops type thing.
Right. I knew they did something to the corn though. But we're not going to talk about that one. We're gonna let that one ride. We're going to have that personal tea later.
Well, Mexico is very protective of the corn that they use.
Yeah.
Very protective.
I'll eat the corn here, but I won't eat the corn in the States.
I'm telling you, 100%.
Oh, for y'all who didn't know, we are actually in Mexico. Viva la Mexico.
Yes. Oh, you'll be here for Independence Day.
I will be here for the rest of my life.
It gets crazy. Halloween is crazy.
I believe it. Because that's not like a Halloween for them. It's the Day of the Dead. It's a respect to the ancestors. So we're going to do some culture stuff.
Well, the crazy thing is, on our Halloween, October 31st, that's when they normally drink and party in the streets.
Right.
Wearing the costumes. On November 1st and 2nd, when they have Day of the Dead, one day is for kids and one day is for adults. And that's when you see more like cultural things happening. But that day of Halloween, it is
lit.
Yes. Ridiculous.
Lit. I'm here for it. But and it's kid friendly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing I love about Mexico. Their whole culture is kid friendly.
Well, the kids be out.
Yeah, the kids be out there.
The kids are out, and sometimes it's baffling to me. Like, I'm not used to seeing little girls in crop tops.
Yes.
Like, sometimes that just, my traumatized American brain just thinks, like...
It would. Because they're like, why isn't that little girl covered? But
yeah.
What people fail to realize is that the United States sexualizes everything.
Yeah.
Everything. You could literally say, hey, did you go up there?
Like, that's what she said.
Right.
Like, wow. We're just going to, sexualize that there like that, right?
For sure.
And it's crazy. And people will come here with a culture shock. Absolutely. If you're not open-minded.
Right.
But as the culture as a whole, I absolutely adore it.
Yeah.
I literally adore it.
With your time here, is there one thing that that has shocked you the most so far about living here?
Actually, nothing has shocked me.
Nothing?
No. I'm lying. But it wasn't a full shock because I was aware of it. The prices. When you first get down here, and they'll say, well, that's going to be 5,000 pesos. What? 5,000 what? And then I have to remember, like, oh, duh, they're talking pesos and not in dollars. I would say that's the only thing that has shocked me. No, not the only thing. I'm lying. Ooh, look at all this stuff popping up.
I'm telling you, it starts to, they're not like major traumas, but they're definitely things you're like, okay. What's another one?
Kids being out after dark.
By themselves too?
Yes, by themselves. Or kids taking the bus like when they're 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Riding on back of motorcycles and in front of motorcycles when you're 3, 4.
Yeah.
I've seen 2-year-olds on them.
Yeah.
You know?
They being held like a little sack of potatoes.
But the driving, I personally love it. They don't have all of the nuances that the United States have as far as driving on the highway, and I freaking love it.
Yeah.
I haven't personally driven here yet. I'm enjoying not driving. I still have a little PTSD from that. I got in an accident not too long ago.
Ooh.
So,
it took me a while to get over. One of my first accident, I totaled my car, my first car ever. It took me a while to want to drive again.
The last accident that I had, my daughter was the one I lost. She was 13 days old. And that day, I got into a car accident with my oldest daughter. And they called me a few moments later and told me my daughter died. So I haven't driven, like, really, like, actually, I mean, I've driven since then. I'm not saying I haven't, but as a whole, I am not
for sure
driving anything. You know what I mean?
And it's important to take your time with stuff like that. Like, ain't nobody keeping no time clock on when you should drive or when you should do something like that.
Right. Because, baby, and it's a good thing I'm retired because going to work.
She like, Captain.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna have to work from home. You're gonna have to make it an option.
Sign me out.
look here.
Sign me out.
Look, we could do a video call in the morning when I'm clocking in. I ain't coming.
She said if you don't catch her between the hours of 3 and 3:30.
My office hours are Monday through Friday.
Right, every
9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, that's nice. That's open. I gave you 3 to 3:30. I was cutting it. I was giving it 30 minutes. You know the truer
time. Oh, that's so special.
They should know.
No, I have. Look, you have until I finish my business for the day. Usually, it's what my office hours are if I had to have them. But yes, until I finish working, that could be liable from 2 a.m. up to 10 p.m.
Right. But the good thing about working for yourself, you can do that. You know? And you don't have to, like, give an excuse if you want to, like, clock out on somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You just be like,
way out. Like, I am not here. You know what? Looky here. I have another appointment. I'm going to have to get back to you later. As a matter of fact, I'll send you an email. Don't call me. I'll call you. Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm kind of excited to see, like, how this gonna turn out. And then for boxing, I honestly feel like your warrior is going to come out because it's hard not to talk shit. It's hard not to be like, especially when you have respect for someone and you're not fighting to be fighting. You're sparring out of respect. So it's cool when you just, like, spar with somebody and you're cool. And, like, when you see the other dudes knocking heads and then they end up dapping up afterwards.
Right.
You just be like, what happened? What happened to the times when we can fight in the streets and people not get mad? Or, like, they just come back. If you lose, you come back and you fight again. Like, what happened? I don't know. I don't know.
No, I've actually dabbled in, different areas of fighting. I love fighting. I love martial arts movies. If you say that's my homework, you will never get me off my homework.
I love martial arts. We had a whole discussion about Ip Man, not Ip Man, but Wing Chun.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is definitely a favorite of mine.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm not even a Jackie Chan fan. I like old Jackie. I like younger Jackie.
Younger Jackie was
he was bomb, right?
He used to mess some people up for real.
Yeah, he was officially, what is that, salt?
Yes.
Okay. I'm watching all of this. Trust me, I'm remembering.
So I stick to recipes, but I also don't because people of color, we tend to deviate. Just adding some more of like a. So we taste the way that we smell. That makes sense. So if we're thinking mushroom stroganoff, this kind of gives like an herby vibe without having too many. Right, like a little herbs. It adds to.
Flavor?
Yes.
Palette?
You know when you can see it in your head, but you can't really say it?
Okay.
It happens when you're quite off. You have Italian herb. You've got...
That was the Italian. Oh, no.
You got another one, that thing.
I did. It's in the back.
You got onion, salt.
Right there.
Now, I was just looking at your... It's fish prep.
Yeah, when we want to change the flavors up on them.
Oh, yeah.
Where can I get nori sheets? Or
first place I would go to is actually Extreme Performance. If you were to literally just Google Extreme Performance, there's only one in this area, and it's a Canadian guy.
Right.
And then he normally has it. I think also La Comer will have it.
I don't know where that is. I'll have to Google that one.
La Comer is By the hotel zone. Okay. Oh, you're not on my... Okay, I have to remember you're on this side of town.
Yeah. The quiet side.
It's definitely different over here, I'll tell you that.
Here. But out there, on the main road that we use to get in here? Lit. Lit.
It's definitely giving a little bit different.
Oh, where's the...
That's it. We'll finish it.
It's what?
I'm going out right now. Let them know you're going down. Come chill and listen to whatever.
I know, but I don't have the link, so... The link for my channel, baby.
What? Gigawatts one?
Is that what it is?
With the little gigawatts.
So,
With the 9.
is it W? I was wondering why no one was coming.
Back up. Back up. There you got X. X. Okay.
We are speaking with the doctor.
Don't worry about that.
Special guest. Nothing left. I'm sorry, I forgot to do this. I'm still
you're
new
good.
to this.
You got perfectly fine. You give me time to
Oh, we're still streaming.
you know.
Give you time to do what you need to do.
Right, I'm trying to act natural. Act natural, smile, baby.
You know, that in itself is a whole mind fuck.
Really?
Yes.
If they really...
Because they'll say, hey, focus on those. In your mind, you're like, hey, don't do this, don't do that.
Right.
But then your body is exactly what you're doing. You're telling yourself not to do.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, if you want your habits and stuff to change, you have to literally stop saying, don't do this, don't do that.
For sure.
You have to say, hey, I'm going to do this right now. I'm doing this. Not, well, I'm going, because then you'll always be going to do it. But you say, I'm doing this. This is my spot. This is where I'm at. Like, that mind is so freaking powerful. I tell my kids all the time, the mind is the most powerful muscle on your body.
Right.
And if you don't use that, you're doomed. Essentially.
To add to that, which is super cool, statistically speaking, there's brain matter in the heart, but there's no heart matter in the brain. So when people say, I just wasn't thinking, it was like my heart did it. Arguably, this is the brain, but this is the mind. Like, the mind is in the heart. Arguably. If we think about the decisions that we normally have to make,
they're all coming from
heart space. And they also mess with blood flow. Like, so if we talk about after making a decision, stress about it, nervousness, worry about it, that's a blood flow thing, arguably, not a brain firing thing.
Right.
The brain firing comes after adequate blood flow. But it doesn't necessarily come, the blood doesn't come as a result of firing. Now, that is more of like holistic view versus science, with respect to science. But that's what we would say, there's brain matter in the heart. So just like animals can die from a broken heart.
Yes, I have seen it actually in person, and it is not a pretty sight.
And a person without a brain dead, is still alive. Right. The organs are still functioning. The heart, liver, kidneys, the major ones, and the lungs. I mean, the person is still very much alive by definition.
They're not there. Where do they go? Let's have that discussion. Where do they go?
I think you're trying to get banned already.
No,
I'm kidding.
We can talk about literally anything.
No,
they got literally soft porn on this bitch. If I can't talk about that, what are they going to say to me? Where's his thoughts?
Where are my pearls so I can clutch them?
Use an onion.
We don't have no pearl onion.
Oh, are you done with that?
I believe so. Yes. Ooh, them onions are strong.
Man, I love onions. I literally use onions for everything I cook. I love onions that much. Onions and green peppers. They go very well together.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
They're like brothers and sisters. Or lovers.
So when they were soaking, there was actually some water in these mushrooms. That's good. Okay. I needed that. So I'm going to add some soy sauce. and the coconut cream and some turmeric. And y'all, this is gonna be one of the quickest. I'm so glad I found people to grill and fry with now. I've been missing the cookout vibe. I really have.
I had some fried, not fried, some grilled zucchini the other day, and I want that so freaking bad. When I say that thing was so good.
I have a recipe in the works for you. And they have some like zucchini boats where they stuff the zucchini with like lentils and beans, normally those
pepper.
Yeah, but they'll stuff like the zucchini. And if you can find some really good vegan cheese to put on top,
you got the recipes.
Oh, you about to have it eating all your vegan cheese.
Good luck. If you just like a cookout, you better eat it before I get to it. Or put it in a plate and wrap it up in foil and take it with you.
That is funny.
If you know like I know. And my kids love cheese, so.
Oh yeah. That still to this day, I'm a big charcuterie fan. So I love cheeses, and I don't really eat a lot of like meats like that, but cheeses, the different types of cheese with them nuts and fruits.
Yes. Hey yo, I was a sucker for a block. I used to get a block of cheese and some crackers and just cut my little cheese and put it on my little cracker, and it'd be so delicious. I do miss sardines though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I miss sardines. Just taste them for flavor. I miss so much because I was washing the dishes.
I need. We need to turn this down because we don't want to burn off the
juices.
Yeah, because it is normally stroganoff has like more of like a cream base. This is water base with coconut in it. Oh, perfect.
Coconut cream?
Yes, with coconut cream.
I thought you was gonna do it with flour to make like a gravy.
Like a roux? No, I thought about it, but sometimes the if you let it just simmer and then you think about adding the rice to it too, it'll kind of thicken over time or absorb the water over time.
Right.
So it's kind of going more for the flavor. The hardest thing to get with stroganoff and non-stroganoff is that vibe. Now I have found in the States I used to use a vegan cream of mushroom, and that makes things easier when you're dealing with stroganoff.
Right. That sounds delicious. I'm so hungry, y'all. She don't even understand.
The thing with the coconut cream, though, coconut cream always gives a sweetness. So it's about, you gotta balance that out, too. I'll rinse this off.
I'm gonna make sure that this is...
So now, that's what I'm working on now, just balancing that flavor. We still got acupuncture after this.
Yes, I'm getting acupuncture, you guys. She's gonna stick me. And cupping.
Yes, and cupping.
It's 3:00, so we have 3 hours until we hit this boxing up, y'all.
Okay, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one you want?
I'll always say the bad news first.
Okay.
Make me happy at the end.
So it's not giving stroganoff flavor.
What's it giving?
I like it, but the flavor's different. Would you like to try? Because the stroganoff, it's not giving deep, heavy stroganoff. Not what I would want. Yeah, it's not giving like a deep, heavy stroganoff. It's giving more of a curry.
I like curry. We like curry.
Yeah,
I think we got some curry up there. So okay. Go ahead and flip the.
Would you like to try it? Let me know what, because
I used to tear up some curry, bro.
That was on my list too, but I wanted the stroganoff first. But I need the Worcestershire. That one.
Dude, they don't have that here, do they?
No. They ain't got no relish. I'm telling you, I can't find relish. We're mixing it with rice, so be careful.
A little sweet.
Yeah. Now I want to get rid of that sweetness, but what do you think? You like it?
Yeah, there's no sugar in there. It's just naturally sweet.
Okay.
Where is it coming from, though?
Coconut. The coconut cream is naturally sweet. Coconut milk is naturally sweet.
Not in the States?
What? They got this brand in the States?
They have it in the States, but
this brand? I think they have.
Man.
But yes.
It might come in the container, but it ain't coming out the container like that. And it's...
You're right.
It's like we just got the...
So let me add some cilantro.
It's like they still giving out food out the back of the dough that's supposed to be going in the trash and just putting it in the can and selling it to us for twice as much as you should.
I mean, you've seen people talking about what the watermelon look like
Yes.
and the eggs and all this stuff. So
Yeah, that's just
yeah, and it's interesting because it's coming down to a choice that's being made. There's so much land and ability to grow, but there's like a different way that that people are choosing to go about it. Generally,
What?
Are you cooking?
I ain't cooking nothing. I'm watching and learning so I can cook it later.
I'm concocting. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Oh, we're in the kitchen whipping up something.
Yes.
Cooking.
It is. Can I reveal, or do you want to wait? Would you like to taste, or would you want to? How do you feel? Should I say what it is? Okay. Well,
Because she missed
the tribe has spoken. Okay, so after mixing the garlic and the onions, of course we were sitting here chopping the mushrooms. Cool. I didn't want the garlic and onions to burn.
Okay.
So I turned them down once I saw the garlic got brown. Finished cutting up the mushrooms, added the mushrooms. The important part is for the mushrooms to release some of that water to cook. Certain mushrooms with, if you know a lot, I don't know much about them. I know enough to like cook them and eat them properly. But some of them, it's great to cook them a little bit longer and not eat them raw. So the important part is watching that water leave. Watching the water leave means that it's making space to cook.
Okay.
It's being all cooked up and the water is escaping. Once that's happening, I'm getting more broth, natural broth, mushroom broth at the bottom. I added soy sauce.
How much?
You asked the person of color how much. At first it was here.
That's enough.
Okay. So first it was here, and I added about that much.
Okay. It's only because I didn't see you. I was probably washing the dishes or something.
No, I mean I don't never. We don't never measure
ever.
So that's why I said it went from here to.
That's the only one I would ask you on because it's juice.
Okay.
And
it was really about
sprinkles.
flavor. So to me, I was riding on this to give me like a little bit more of that smoky flavor, like a little more of the stroganoff flavor.
Right.
But I think that with Worcestershire and a little bit of cumin would have done better for that deep, like, But anyway, so added soy sauce, added about 2/3-ish. That's like a little bit over 2/3 of the can.
Yeah. So most of it.
Yeah, most of it, but again to taste.
Right.
Mix that. Oh, and turmeric. So turmeric to color. So turmeric is not going to be super overpowering because you've got the coconut milk and you've got the mushrooms there.
Right.
So the turmeric helps to add some color. And I guess that's what took it more of the curry vibe because the turmeric.
Yeah, it's in your bones. You can't help it.
I think it is. But on the side note, I added some black pepper.
Okay.
Using smell to taste, I added a little bit of. This is the seasoning for chicken and like the way you like mix up your mushrooms and stuff. So yeah, a little chicken and meat seasoning, and I also use a little bit of your onion salt. And just I love this. This is one of my favorites.
Montreal.
I smelled it and I was. So I added a little bit because it does offer some earthiness, like some earthiness. So turned it down because yes, it should be a little bit thicker, but I don't want to cook out all the water with it being water based.
Right.
And then we're going to combine it with this rice.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to be good.
Ooh.
Good to go.
Is it almost done?
It is done now.
Oh, really?
It is done right now.
It's time to eat?
It is time to eat.
Okay, let's take this off.
Yes.
I'm going to heat this
Okay.
back up so we can have the spinach, broccoli,
This
and that, and we can finish conversating about our plans.
Yes. Let me help clean. Well, I kind of made the mess, so I should.
One thing that we were going to discuss is the whole reason why we turned this thing on. The mushrooms, the properties of the mushroom. Was it the mushrooms we were talking about?
Oh, we were talking about garlic.
Yes, the benefits of garlic.
So with the garlic, we were sitting here chopping garlic and prepping garlic. And would you like Lady Watts or Giga, if you will?
I don't know. Are you on your British mode?
I don't know. But Lady Watts here. Lady of Watts. I don't know what you want to. But anyway, we were saying how she was saying how it's important. Like when you take garlic, some people were saying when you eat garlic, it's very good for the immune system.
Right.
And where did you Where were you? What's your was it on social media or it's like one of your research? Like, cause you do
research. I saw it in research. I saw it on TikTok.
Okay.
I also heard it from a friend who is also very health conscious. And she's like, yeah, I eat a piece of garlic every morning. I was like, oh, great, let me try it. And then I tried it and I was like, ew. But then I was like, it's an acquired taste. And after a while, it really doesn't bother you. Right. But the benefits of it, supposedly, is supposed to help with your skin. And it was and I'm like, okay, skin, I got eczema. Let me go ahead and, garlic might be helpful. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have acne like that either. It helps with acne. And this is just from, interacting with it. But yeah, it's phenomenal. It's also good for the hair, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You can put it do like a little concoction. Like supposedly you can use red onion, rosemary, some fenugreek, the garlic. You can put all this in a pot, boil it up, and then you can use the spray on your hair, and it's supposed to help your hair grow.
My bad.
You're good. This thing always comes off. It's a pain.
Well, it's in, I didn't tell you, I tried that one time. When someone said if you eat a piece of garlic, it'll get rid of like a clogged nose. So, I bit the moment, I literally, one swift motion, I was like, as soon as I bit it, my whole body was like it, I could smell, but then my body was like, eject. I could not. But it worked. That one crunch I took definitely worked.
Right?
But I was saying also with garlic, a part of the eczema protocol when I was going through acupuncture school was to be aware of pungent foods.
Right.
Like pungent and spicy. So garlic is still in that area of pungent and spice.
Right.
Pungent is like
Maybe.
Pungent is like when it packs a punch. So it is very much like even rosemary can sometimes be in that same family, depending on what you combine it with. Garlic, like that experience of biting it and it like punching you.
Up, yeah.
So that sometimes can shock the lungs in a bad way. If they're already deficient or a little bit lacking in their ability to like read the room, so to speak, and adjust, then you'll have more problems with like the eczema. So it's just like eating spicy food. Right. I can't eat spicy food with eczema, but I can do zesty. Turmeric, yes, but cayenne, no.
Cayenne is an acquired feeling because there's a lot of like juices out there that people are suggesting you take in the morning. I believe it's lemon, cayenne, ACV, which is apple cider vinegar, and I said lemon already. I think that's it. No, something else. Something else that's.
They've got the Master Cleanse one. Is that the one with the maple syrup?
No, I haven't heard of that one.
The Master Cleanse is cayenne, lemon, maple syrup. That one's been since Master Cleanse. You remember? My mama, when she used to be one of those people that would try diets, and she tried the Master Cleanse. The Master Cleanse, I think the basis of it was cayenne, lemon, and maple syrup. Okay. Yeah.
I think I have all of those. I don't have cayenne.
Master Cleanse it. Well, you got turmeric. Well, I don't know if it works the same. But
if it's turmeric and black pepper, isn't that supposed to make some kind of active and make it?
Okay. So glad you asked, because I had a friend ask me that. Turmeric, when you combine turmeric with black pepper, it activates the spiciness.
Oh, that's
when you put like the zestiness, like it takes it more into its orange spicy side. If you combine turmeric with a good fat, like coconut oil, avocado oil, fish oil, it unlocks the anti-inflammatory properties, and it's not spicy. So some people will say they may feel a little bit hot or warm after taking their turmeric with curcumin with bioperine. They love that. It's basically turmeric and black pepper, but that makes it spicy.
Right.
But turmeric and olive oil or any type of oil with good fat lets it absorb straight into the body, and turmeric is actually more anti-inflammatory rather than... Because arguably cayenne is anti-inflammatory as well.
Which is kind of contradictory if you really think about it.
Well, cayenne has which one are you going to sweat with faster, cayenne or turmeric? Right.
Of course.
So we're talking anti-inflammatory. If the problem was fueled by heat or is made worse by heat, then we cause it to get worse.
Right.
But if we switch that up for turmeric and combine that with a fish oil, say you have knee pain, fish oil helps with joints. And the turmeric with the fish oil takes the turmeric straight to the joint. So it's anti-inflammatory, helping with blood flow directly in that area to break up that concentration causing that pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Fish oil and turmeric.
Or lanolin. Or like vegan, for vegans, there's lanolin oil. Barleans there's a brand called Barleans. They make a good vegan D3 and vegan oils. Really, really good. Barleans. I think it's Barleans. Barleans. Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I caught all that.
Barleans.
Somebody type that in. Okay, Leans. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to put a question mark by that, just in case y'all can go and check for me. Go look that up. All right, so.
It's time to eat. I'm sorry.
It is. Is that heated up yet?
Almost. I think it's working on it.
Because this should already had a little. This one's all right. Let me get some plates for baby. Are you eating right now?
Yeah, I guess I feel safe talking to your Twitch family. They might kick me out after this video, so I just want to let you know, thank y'all so much for being.
I'm not kicking her out. I'm about to give her a room.
They're gonna be like, ma'am, no. They're gonna, ma'am, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I need that towel. Or give me a paper towel so I can dry these off. Gracias. I'll hand you plates. You can put on.
Yes. We'll start with the rice. Who do you like to eat first?
Well, it's only 4 of us here.
Okay.
The other 2 are sleeping. So, she's ready to eat. She wants to go first, I'm sure. You don't want to go first?
My spoon.
Do you? I can't answer that for you. Do you want to go first? It's delicious food that has been masterfully crafted by a personal chef. Huh? Auntie Destiny, that's correct. Oh, we auntie shipped her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I should have presented myself as such.
You should have. This is good old auntie coming straight to you from the lines and the
sorry.
No, that's fine.
I didn't know who it was.
That's for her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's good. She trust me.
You want a little less?
No.
Okay. You sound like you presented the Apollo.
It's showtime. Hold on to your seats at the Apollo.
Can I use something like use this ladle here?
Yeah, just make sure it's
clean.
Yeah, because my daughter's still learning how to do the dishes, and I'm going to be very patient and teach her.
Yeah. No, doing dishes is never a fun thing.
It's never a fun thing. That's why I was cleaning while you were doing it because it's you see this. It's a small kitchen.
Yeah,
so it can get backed up very quickly.
For sure. Since living here, though, I have not had a dishwasher.
I don't want a dishwasher. We are the dishwashers, and I got 3 of them right there. Well, 2.5. The other one can't necessarily do it quite yet. Oh, that looks so good. Hey, yo, this thing's about to be thumping, y'all. Gigawatts coming through with the old banging ass recipes. Ooh.
It's kind of, I just want to make sure I put some liquid on the rice, but if she don't...
Liquid will get on the rice, trust me. Here you go, darling. That's good, man. That jam looks so good. Them veggies is for me.
This is straight mushroom. Oh, we got little onions and garlic. This is going to be good. Who's this? Oh, it's for you?
That's for my husband. You need a bigger spoon.
Yeah, but...
What do the mushrooms taste like?
It tastes good, huh?
Yeah.
You want a spoon?
Actually, you can use this for your husband if you like.
I need to eat all this up and
You can
finish
use
my food.
this one for your husband instead.
There you go. Make sure you put the rice in the juices so you can get all the flavor. It's very good. Auntie Destiny put her foot in it.
Does he want some more rice? What do you think?
He'll be all right.
Okay.
veggies.
Okay.
You know the one thing that I used to find? A bread maker, because I'm sorry, that's not one thing I'm giving up. I'm not giving up my bread.
I love bread.
I love bread. I love toast. I love donuts. I love bread. Toasted bread.
Peanuts.
The greens.
Oh.
Not those. Those are mine.
You should taste this, Mama.
Some, yeah, this is his. What'd you say, baby?
You should taste it.
Oh, I am. I'm getting a plate. I ain't standing up here all that time for nothing. I'm
Get Auntie Destiny a plate so she can.
She's definitely.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pass out boxing if I don't eat something.
Yeah, we gotta hydrate and protein our bodies out prior to going. So we about to get ready. I don't really have any workout clothes here. It's all in the States, but I am going to make it work.
You need the spoon back. You need the spoon.
Yes, I do actually. I'm so spacey.
You're fine. I'll make your plate next.
All right. Okay. I know it's good, yo. I already know it's good. So some of the things that we are going to be going over is my journey to stop smoking cigarettes. Okay?
Right.
So if you see me struggling sometimes, wilding out, it's okay. It's a normal reaction to flip the fuck out. You ain't got a cigarette.
I have a favorite statement. What is the first step to recovery?
Admitting you have a problem. I've conquered that one. I admit all of my issues. I just happen to deny some of the requirements to get to where I need to be at. But I'm not going to do that this time. This journey is going to be a full transformation journey. I know you guys are just showing up, but thank you. It's gonna. I need my spinach.
Oh, excuse me, Popeye.
It's going to be a full body journey from the inside out. So you guys can follow along with me. You guys can do it with us.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. This is going to be 3 times a week. The other days I stream will be video games.
Hey.
So,
are you gonna be the one to get me into video games?
Nope.
No.
That's an addiction you don't want.
My addiction stopped at Street Fighter.
Okay, so you've already been broken in. Yeah.
Well, I love Mortal Kombat also.
Oh, I like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom played it before. Watched it before.
Really?
I
don't think she's a force to be reckoned with.
Sure I am.
See, that's why you gotta watch out for people that are just like, yeah, come on in, it's fine.
I suck. I'm a button masher. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Mortal Kombat. I'm more of a shooter game, detective game. I like to figure shit out. I like to use my mind and play those kind of games. Y'all can see this plate. Wee. Look, my husband over there. He's over there moaning and shit. I'm gonna need you to keep it dang on PG there, baby.
These are for the other two. There's enough for your other two. Then I'll clean out the counter really quick.
Alright. Oh, let me put this in the fridge.
I hope he gets
bag for the parsley. What happened to the bag?
I held onto the bags so that they don't, just in case you did need them. There was
Did somebody put them away? Did I throw them away?
There was it was inside of the orange bag with the herbs that I was presenting to you.
Where's that bag? The orange bag? Yeah.
Yeah, they go to grocery.
Why is that?
The bags are inside there. And it's bad.
Look, there was one right here on the seat the whole time.
Oh well. And I have my glasses on.
We're not going to talk about that. Edit that out. Cut and clip.
No parts left behind.
I'm going to make this again. I don't have any more mushrooms, but I'm going to make that again. That's a definite. I haven't been into it yet, but I can literally smell the goodness coming off of this plate. Here, get your spoon. Welcome. We're about to break bread, y'all.
Yay.
Ain't nothing better than breaking bread. Make sure that you break bread with your family often.
You're breaking shrooms.
Shrooms! That's exactly what we're breaking.
Oh, it is good.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was a little spicier.
What?
You want me to get you some pepper out the cabinet?
I don't know. I don't know if I should be asking for spice.
I don't know if you should either. You about to go boxing in 90-degree weather. You might want to keep that heat down.
I want to learn boxing too.
You want to go to boxing too?
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a kids class there.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. And I saw Muay Thai.
I would have probably cooked pan fry the mushrooms to make the texture a little bit harder, like crunchy. Oh, like add a little bit of texture to the mushrooms, so everything's not like the same texture.
Absolutely. I would like to taste that. I like fried foods. Hence the reason my love for bread. I love toasted bread. I just thought I should say that. Again, it's a necessity.
That's my kryptonite.
Bread.
Bread and cheese.
And together they're amazing. But I don't eat cheese anymore. I only eat pizza cheese. As soon as I learn and my consistency is like banging, I will make you some cheese. The Gouda. I don't know. Because some places, it depends on where we move to. I don't know if we're going to have an oven or not.
I don't have one.
I like it like this.
But you can buy the toaster oven.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen places with those.
I see Walmart has them. I try not to shop there, but I'm really going to have to go in like a really like huge tour of the city because I don't know where everything's at and I don't like that.
Well, we still have time.
Mm-hmm. I got a lifetime. I'm not going back.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so serious. I'm not. The only reason I would go back is for my dad and my mother-in-law. Other than that, there's no reason for me to go back to the States. That's a hard pass. What am I going to do? I can't eat there. I hate it every time I had to eat there. I wanted to fast. But then I had the alcohol because I was mad I was there, so I had to eat. I had to eat. It is what it is.
It's not there.
Daddy smashed his plate.
And that's a Virginia term. If when I say that, when I hear that, when I say that's one thing, because but when I hear it, I'm like, home or like familiar, squirrel.
That's amazing that I found a melanated woman.
We live so close to each other.
Right, we were very close to each other. We never saw each other.
But sometimes, like, I say sometimes I think if we would have met, or if you meet somebody, knowing all the factors that were at play, once we actually met, if we would have met each other at that time, we probably wouldn't receive each other in the same way that we're receiving each other now.
Probably. Because we're definitely not in the same spot. Definitely not at all. Because 10 years ago for me, that is not a pretty time.
But granted, 10 years ago, I probably had no business in grown folks' business because I was just turning 20. About to turn 20.
Y'all heard it here first. She a youngin'. She's welcome though.
But I know when to stay in I know when to stay in the child's place. But I'm not a child, but I know when to stay in my place.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because I hate that term. Because there's literally a saying out there that says, out the mouths of babes. They have a lot of knowledge. And they see a lot of stuff. And to just tell them to be quiet because you are butthurt that she called you out on your stuff is not a reason to tell somebody to stay in a child's place.
Yeah.
I think you should receive the information the same way you want them to receive your information.
Yeah.
It's not just I'm the parent, you listen to me.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You're being a bully.
Yeah.
Do I do it? Absolutely. I'm not going to say I don't. But
there is a point and it's a fine line where from experience, when parents try to give that space, we easily become combative. The kids easily think that now we have some space to negotiate. When really, it is true, being someone almost 30 now, it is true, if you're not paying any bills, if you're not doing certain things, find alternate. I wouldn't say brush it off, you don't have stress, but you got to find different ways to mind your business. Yeah, because
mind the business that pays you.
Because the stress that comes with that business, you're not prepared for at this point in time. They're not prepared at this point in time. That could be verbalized differently, as opposed to like, because I said so. But to a certain extent, I think parents do have to be like, look, this is not a debate. I'm just trying to make you feel important.
Right. She is like, there's a, I don't know how they put it, but in my own words, basically, it's the same thing on your spiritual journey. If you're not ready to receive that message to its totality, that message should not be given to that person.
True.
That lesson should really wait, because if they were to take it right now, it would damage any good that it's supposed to do, because it's not being received, it's being rejected. And when anything's rejected, it's forceful, it's volatile. It has a tendency to go way out there when it needs to be closer.
For sure.
So if a person doesn't understand you...
Isn't that interesting? And then with what you just said, how many times do kids go way out there thinking that the answer with friends, whatever, way out there, when really, I mean, if they felt safe to inquire within, or if they inquired within, or talked to the people, like, yeah, they probably wouldn't have to fly off so far, to have to fly back home so far. You know what I mean?
I think the problem as a whole is the fact that society in itself has you do everything that you can to get away from self. And because that is the way it is, I can totally understand why people are so dismissive, always blaming somebody else. It's not my fault, it's their fault. And has time turning the tables inward and saying, hey, okay, well, this is where I'm at fault, you know? And it's just that kind of emotional intelligence is nowhere in our society anymore. I mean, a lot of people are trying to come back to it, and you know, but it's really difficult because a lot of this stuff is just ingrained. So when when our parents said, it just is what it is because I said so, it was because they were also told the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's like you can only go as far as where you are at that point. You can't go past that, because if you receive the information before without having stepping stones, you won't have it later. You won't get to it. And if you do, it'll be a very rough journey.
Well, I guess that's what makes some of the journeys so unique, because there's a lot of information that I could say I was not given, but was acquired along the way. But without the foundation from before, I probably wouldn't have had, this level of understanding.
Right. And that's the same thing for me. Like, my whole journey didn't start until, okay, we start there. I grew up in the church. Okay? Most melanated people grew up in a church Sundays and Wednesdays, unless you went to the Holy Thumpers and you got one every day. You know what I'm talking about? And I let go of that for a long time, from 12 until my 30s. I let go. And then I came back and I started studying more. And then when I found out all the information I found out, and I'm not going to say it on here because that is a journey that you do need to take for yourself, and it's not based off of my experience. It is totally for you. This is just where I started. When I got into the information, I learned a lot, and it caused me to learn about health, looked into history, looked into the origin of places, the meaning behind it, learning there's more to it, you know, just the energy. And I've always been the one who asks questions, just like my friend here. This is Mrs. Y. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just asking questions, like things that just don't make sense. You know what I mean? You just got to question everything, literally.
I forgot to tell you, I brought something.
You brought something. What did you bring?
I brought affirmation cards for us to pick. I have a good friend in Florida. The box, don't look at the box. I take care of my stuff. Just beauty is beyond the skin. Is that what they say?
Beauty is more than skin deep.
Something like that. I think that's what you're saying. So it's the cards that matter. The box. I don't even have white clothes. So the fact that these are still white.
Relatively white.
Yeah, they're like bone. They're like an eggshell. They get into an eggshell, I think.
They're past eggshell.
They're not. No, camera's giving me bone.
Let's turn on the truth. The light.
I think it's giving like bone eggshell. Egg bone.
Yeah.
It's dark as bone.
Hey, we can't do that.
We're supposed to add the sprouts. You could have added sprouts to it. Okay, my bad. Okay.
Too late.
Yeah, it's alright. So what are your thoughts now that you've tasted it?
I'll let you know when I finish.
Okay. Well, the fact that you're finishing it. You wouldn't finish that.
See how I answered that question and she used her common sense? Boy, that is a lacking quality out here these days. Congratulations to you, Destiny.
Thank you so much. So, you just pick one or pick two. Normally, there's two ways of doing it. You can. Okay, that's a good job. Good job. Okay. Uh-oh.
Y'all ever heard of cast and lots? It's supposed to be that the universe always gives you what you need. Whoever's supposed to be there or whatever. Da, 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 da. And these work for me. Alright, so as I heal, the world heals around me. Mm-hmm. Didn't I say that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I will love myself while I work on myself.
I've never pulled that card before. I have that?
Yeah, it's right here.
Right here. That's cute.
I didn't found it. The universe found it.
That's beautiful.
And that's accurate because I have a tendency to beat myself up. So the fact that I pulled these two cards.
I think we're going to boxing. You can beat.
I just played it. Let me go ahead.
We're going. And it says the coaching insights. The coaching insight for, can I read them for you? Mm-hmm. For as I heal, the world heals with me. It says, think about where you were a couple of years ago. Picture yourself where you choose to be. Celebrate each win along the way.
Did I tell you I wanted to reward myself too? I said 6 months.
You sure did.
We went shopping. Y'all going on a shopping spree with us around Mexico.
Do you want to pick?
It's going to be a ball.
Okay. So you just pick one card and then you read it to yourself. And then if you feel comfortable, you read it out loud.
Surround yourself with those who make it easy to believe in yourself.
That's great. I like that one.
Good job. I like that
That's
one.
great.
All right, come here. Come here, miss. She got this old card Ouija board over here.
Your other coaching insight says, the one that says, I will love myself while I work on myself. It says, with self-love, all things are possible. Look yourself in the mirror as often as you can and tell yourself you love you just as you are. Oh, well, another one has risen.
Ah, here you go.
Okay, look. Okay. That's interesting. I'll pick two.
Yeah, but you thought this was just for me?
I'll pick two.
Didn't you hear my card? Heal the world around you. Everybody needs healing, girl.
I'll get two.
My cards always. Okay, so the first one says, my energy is mine to protect.
Woo-woo.
And the second one says, do great things one small step at a time. It's more so about defining your intentions.
Go sit down. Grab the plate.
So it's so interesting. My cards always got something to do about me slowing down. Okay, what's your second one?
Okay. I am the key to my success.
See? Why can't I get that? Why she get all the good? Why y'all get the good? These are my cards.
You ever heard of cast and lock? It is just staring that off. Coaching insight for Dr. Destiny. Define your intention. Lay out the steps you can take to make this your reality and choose to take one step each opportunity you get.
Only one?
Hey, when you have, what's the best way to reach 5,000 miles?
Drive.
Start walking.
Who's
one step at a time.
What if I have like sky miles?
Save them so you can fly back.
But you said what's the best way or what's the easiest way?
What's the best way?
I think I have one too.
It's not driving. It's not flying.
I can't maneuver my way out of
Look, I was riding in the car one day, yo, and I'm gonna tell you this. I've never told anybody.
Uh-oh.
I was riding in the car one day, and me being inside of my mind, I'm sitting here like, dang. At any given time in my vehicle, I can only see 180 degrees. The back is never behind me. The back is only there when I actually look there.
Yeah.
But if I'm going forward,
180
degrees I could see was coming. And I always check periodically to see. And you can relate that to your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
You keep your eyes forward. You make sure the shit that you left behind ain't chasing you.
Yeah.
But you don't stay in the past. You take a glance, you understand it, you learn from it, and you keep going.
Well, what are you trying to tell me?
I'm trying to tell you, one step at a time. Now, when you're doing that, you see how fast it goes by?
Yeah.
You're not really catching anything. You can't pay attention to anything, so you really don't know what the hell's coming for you.
Excuse me. I thought I was here.
So you take the one step at a time, right? And, my bad.
No, it's okay.
Okay, good.
No, but I receive it. That's a good. I receive that.
That was more for her.
Oh. Well, I received it.
What you need?
And then, let the dreams in your heart lead the way.
You got a lot of them, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do?
I'm going to let my heart lead the way to my destination.
Well, go ahead then. Thank you. Let's give Miss Destiny that.
I love that.
Yeah, she's
Wow. Was I was
I'm using my brain. The strongest muscle is in your body is the mind.
The brain.
The brain. So it is.
The mind. The brain.
Peace.
I'm actually low-key terrified of that one.
Now everyone's going to get each card one, and one.
Well, the goal is with affirmation cards, you normally pull. You can pull whenever you want to, but it's good to like look at the cards like once a day, and think about your intention, and then you let it marinate a little bit. Let it marinate, and then the next day you go pick another one. Sometimes if you pick too many, you can get a little lost and confused because it's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? And then you're like, I just want a snack because it's too confusing. When in doubt, just get a snack.
I'm sorry, did you say when in doubt, get a blunt?
I said a snack.
Oh,
I would not. Excuse me, I'm not in this shirt.
that's for me. I ain't no doctor.
Yeah. We do. I would love to do your acupuncture soon.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm about to go ahead and cut this stream. Thank you guys for coming to chill with me.
Oh, there's a kid coming.
Catalina, you gotta wash your dishes first, so you can't go anywhere. We are gonna go. I'm gonna go get stuck. Acupuncture. Yeah.
You're gonna get stuck like we.
Hold on.
No,
What?
I'm
No,
sorry.
you need to clean the dishes first. I just said that before you walked over it. See, that's what I mean. Clean the dishes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get stuck. So I can go get drunk.
You want me to communicate? They're normally good at communicating in Spanish. You want me to communicate that you gotta wash dishes in Spanish?
Hell no, she know. A belt is universal. Everybody knows.
That. I am not. Look, I am a guest in your home.
We're gonna do
I
this.
don't run anything.
I don't want to put a can.
No.
Can we both?
I mean,
I'll think about it later.
yeah.
The big dishes.
Yeah, it is a lot of dishes.
Can I help with the dishes?
Not really. There's
Yes.
enough space over here for one person. Yeah.
I can do it. Can I rinse it?
No. I got it. All right. We're going to go ahead and cut the string. I'm going to clean this kitchen, and then we're going to get some acupuncture going. So thank you for coming to visit.
Bye.
We'll come back later. Peace out.